Nityanandam, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Hoping that you had, or you're having, or you will have a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Kailasa. So always, the best decision that you can do in the day is connect to Kailasa, to Swamiji, to receive the blessings, the right remembrance, the right space, and the right energy for you to manifest the reality that you want to manifest. So that being said, today's video I wanted to share about Sanatana Hindu Dharma being the greatest civilization which has happened on planet Earth. So one thing I wanted to share is, in today's world, we are very enamored, we are very amazed by technology and by the different inventions that we have, that humanity is bringing forward. But actually, if you look at it from a perspective of a civilization, we are not living at a time where the human civilization is thriving. There are fundamental understandings, fundamental things which are required to be considered a great civilization. So we have moved away from the forests, from the jungles, we have created cities because we wanted to improve ourselves. But if you look at things such as the type of food that we consume, the type of entertainment that we have, the way that we relate with others, in all those dimensions, and of course there's other dimensions we could talk about, but today I'll briefly mention about those three. We can see that there's some fundamental missing. There's some fundamental blind spots in the way that we engage in those dimensions in today's time, in 2026. For example, a civilization, a human body needs to be sustained. We agree on that. But there are many ways of sustaining this body when we talk about food. Having the need of killing another being in order to consume his flesh, in order to sustain this body, is not a very elevated lifestyle. It is not a lifestyle which is rooted and founded on great principles. We have the intelligence, we have the capacity to organize ourselves, we have the technology to grow food, vegetarian food, vegan food, which does not need to harm, or which reduces the amount of harm done to beings tremendously. And we can consume this food and the body will be very strong, very healthy, and it will grow very nicely. So there is no need for us to continuously need to harm beings in order to consume their flesh. So that is definitely a very big blind spot in today's society. Another one is the entertainment we have, how we enjoy seeing killing, seeing fighting, seeing conflict, everything we see on TV and everything that catches the attention in the news that we see on the internet. It's all based, a lot of it is based on this thought current of constant conflict. So conflict is not a great manifestation of civilization. Conflict is it's a animalistic lifestyle. It is not a civilized human lifestyle. Our incapacity to coexist with each other shows that we are not living at a time where the civilization radiates a very high level of intelligence. And the food that we consume, the entertainment. So those are two examples, for example, that I can mention, which reflect the state of humanity. Even our relationship with the environment, there's many blind spots about that also. Relationship with others, how we are living in broken families, we don't know how to relate to each other. That's also why there's so much conflicts. So all those dimensions show that there's a big lack in modern humanity, and it needs to be healed. It needs to be brought back to what it used to be in the Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization. And all these answers, these lifestyles, these powerful cognitions, these understandings are there in authentic ancient Hinduism. And we need to protect them, we need to share them, and we need to help people to raise themselves so that we can live in a better world, we can radiate a higher level of consciousness, and we can revive these ancient great civilizations, such as the various sampradayas of Hinduism. So this is what I wanted to share today. So inviting you to support Kailasa, either in time, in treasure, in money, giving volunteering, giving funds to support financially, or giving your life in order to stand for this and to contribute in whatever way you can in order to help to improve the life on planet Earth, because in today's world there are many blind spots. So that being said, thank you for tuning in, inviting you to tune in the next video. Always be aware of what's happening in Kailasa. Tune in, connect to the different events, different programs, darshans that Swamiji is giving. So that being said, thank you very much. Nithyanandam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Har Har Mahadev.